What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Eric, and in today's video I'm gonna go ahead and show you a overview of the next vehicle that I have in front of me. Now, I bought this car for $2,300, and I didn't buy it for myself. I bought it for my sister-in-law. Well, I kind of sold it to her now because it's hers, but I need to do some work on it before it's like 100%. Now in front of me I have a 2003 Infiniti G35 Coupe that I picked up not too long ago. Now I am not keeping this vehicle at all. I actually already sold it to my sister-in-law. She needed a vehicle, so I did give her a pretty good deal, and she's paying me in payments. But she is having some issues, and it's mainly some check engine light issues. This car has some cheap eBay test pipes that is causing it to get the P0420, which is catalytic converter deficiency or something like that. So by replacing those test pipes with a better brand test pipes, it should fix that. And I also just wanted to give it a quick overview. I did change the oil not too long ago, and I have looked over this vehicle, so I know it's in really good shape as far as, mechanical. Since I didn't really do much recording on this vehicle, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys this car because I really enjoy the color of it. I haven't really seen too many of these G35s with this color. So I did pick up this G35 for $2,300. Now, I'm not sure if that is a really good deal or not, but I think that was a great deal for a vehicle that is running and driving and is in perfect shape. It has drilled and slotted rotors all around with new brake pads. The tires are in okay shape, but overall this vehicle is in really good shape as far as like the paint goes, as far as the engine goes. It is in really good shape, so I thought I was getting an awesome deal. And I kind of wanted to keep this vehicle as a daily, but I know that my sister-in-law needed a vehicle, so I felt like it was kind of my responsibility to help her out and get a vehicle, which is this car. So I did sell it to her, and I would love to find a bumper in the same color, but as you guys probably already know, these bumpers are hard to find, especially in this blue color, which looks awesome. Now, I did put the stock exhaust on it because this vehicle did have a single exit Z1 Motorsports exhaust, but it was way too loud for her, so I did put it back to stock. I have that single exit exhaust, which I will probably end up using it for something else. And I know that this vehicle does need some work as far as the interior goes. The inside of the vehicle is in a little bit of a rough shape. There is some things that I would love to fix, but as you guys know, some of these parts are not the easiest to find. So I am still waiting for a 2005C and the little cover here for the clock that's broken. So I'm gonna fix that eventually for her. Let me show you guys the engine bay. When I did the oil change on this vehicle, I was impressed as far as how well the engine sounded and overall just the overall condition of it. I don't think there was any leaks. I know that there is a pulley that is kind of making a little bit of noise, so eventually I will fix that for her as well once I can determine which pulley it is. But for today, I'm just gonna install those test pipes and just make sure that it's still running in good shape, which I know for a fact it is because I just drove it here. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that overview of this vehicle. I really wish I could have kind of kept this as a daily vehicle, but I guess if I'm gonna flip cars, it's not really a good business idea, right, to keep all the cars and not sell them. Right now I'm gonna take the car back to the garage so that I can install better test pipes, and just a little update on the G37. I still have it. It's still giving me problems, and I still haven't been able to sell it. So that kind of sucks, but I have another car that I'm gonna be working on. I actually have two cars, but first, let's get this vehicle fixed so that we can make enough space for the next vehicles to come. So these right here are the test pipes that I will be installing. These are Megan test pipes. So I think these are a little bit better than the Manzo test pipes. Um, Still, they're not the best that you can get. So if you have like Z1 Motorsports test pipes, they are better quality than these. But I couldn't pass on the deal on these. Brand new, I think I got them for $60. So what you want to look for when you purchase test pipes, especially for these vehicles, is for the bung, the O2 bung, to be kind of out from the pipe. The cheaper test pipes have this bung closer, so the O2 sensor is in the middle. If it's that way, you'll get a check engine light. The Z1 test pipes curve away from the pipe, which is even better. ISR test pipes are also really good. Burke also is a really good test pipe. As a matter of fact, I have some Burke test pipes here. The only reason that I'm not using these is because they don't have the flex pipe right there in the middle. And for this car, I need it because the white pipe setup is a little bit kind of finicky. And if I install these, it'll rattle. So these are Burke test pipes, and these are also really good pipes to get. So yeah, enough of me talking about pipes. Let's get this installed. I already have a video showing you guys how to do this kind of in detail, so I'll leave it linked above so that you guys can check it out. But for today, I'm just gonna put these on and just take a closer look at the car and fix a few things that kind of bother me, like this bumper is starting to come off right here. So I need to fix this, at least in the meantime, so that it doesn't fall off when driving. And there's a few more things in the inside that are falling apart. So like right up there, I need to fix that. But yeah, let's get this done. So I got the vehicle supported. I always like to leave my jack underneath, kind of supporting the weight of the vehicle, just in case, you know, these jack stands ever fail. So yeah, this is the underside of the vehicle. It is bone dry underneath here, so I was not lying when I said it was in really good shape. Everything is looking good. So the test pipes are right here, and another reason why I wanted to change these pipes is, as you guys can see, the O2 sensor is kind of angled down. The issue with that is when you lower these vehicles, that will make contact with the ground and basically break your O2 sensor out. This one's worse. You guys can see that it's really angled down right there. So it's a lot worse on this side. So that's why sometimes it's not good to go with eBay test pipes, at least that are very cheap, like the ones that it has on right now. So I got the test pipes out of the G35, and these are very cheap. They're like as cheap as you can get as far as test pipe goes. These are a little bit better quality. They don't sound as, you know, pingy as these. Better materials used on this one for sure. And the O2 sensor socket right here, the bung, is actually in the right position, so it won't be making contact with the ground like how these are. So we're gonna install these and fix a few more things on this G35. So as you guys can see, I got the test pipes installed. These are much better than the ones that I had because the O2 sensors are actually above the rest of the vehicle, so they are not going to make contact and break. Guys, so it's the next day, and right now I'm actually going to be replacing a few more things on the G35. Mainly what I'm going to be doing is fixing the clock up here. So you guys can see that this one is broken, and I have a replacement one right here. So we are going to fix that to make the inside look a lot better. I still haven't been able to find proper seats for this vehicle, but eventually I will replace those as well. So obviously this is already kind of removed, but you would have a top piece right here that you would just pop off you kind of will pull it towards you. And then once you do that, you'll remove this guy right here out of the way, which you just lift it up like how I'm doing right here, and it'll come off. And then there's gonna be 2 screws right here. You won't be able to see them, but trust me, they're like down here. You can feel for them. Use the Phillips screwdriver to get them out. Once you remove these 2 screws, you should be able to pull this forward. Oh, that one came out nice. Yeah, once you get these guys out, you should be able to pull this whole assembly out. So it's just 2 screws right here. And this will look much better. Obviously, this is broken, so anything will be better. So once you get those out, kind of tug on this forward, and then it'll come out like so. And then all you have to do here is just disconnect the electrical connection, and then replace it with your replacement part. Jeez. You get your replacement part. Should be the same. Make sure that it works, so I'm gonna put the keys on. And see if that works. Looks like it lights up. If you turn on the heater or AC, I think it turns this other stuff off. Let me see. Yep, everything is working good. Alright, so we're gonna put this back together, and that will pretty much be it. And then once you get that in place, you put everything back together by doing the opposite. And this should just clip in there. I think I have this backwards. So now that you got that piece in, you install the top part, which basically just slides in there into place. Kind of line it up. And there you go. So as you guys can see, the lights and everything work on here. This is a little bit flimsy, but I think that's how it is. And I kind of messed up here. I scratched the little dash a little bit. So if you're doing this, maybe put something here so that you don't mess up your dash like how I did. I'm sorry, Sylvia. As far as the inside of the vehicle goes, I did fix this pillar right here. It needed a clip, so it's no longer hanging. So the only thing left to fix in this car is the seats, but I will fix that probably off camera when I find a set. Kind of don't like the way that thing kind of sticks up there. Maybe it needs another clip, but for the most part it's in place. So this is gonna wrap up the end of the video. I hope you guys did find it entertaining. I didn't do too much in today's video. That is because a lot of the work I kind of did off camera. This vehicle is a solid vehicle, and I'm pretty sure it's going to continue to run for years to come. If you guys did like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Peace out.